Alright everybody, welcome back to the back 9 River City Open round 1. We got some shredders on this card.
That's right, we got Kyle Klein shooting 8 down, shredding the course, only missing hole 3.
We got the rest of the guys sitting at 4 under, all doing it a little bit differently. But look at that front. Doesn't have no bogeys on that card, on that whole card.
Bogey free is always good. And we got hole 10 here, 340 straight up the hill. Probably plays by 375. I believe most people throw just a righty backhand up there. I personally haven't seen anybody throw a forehand, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Andy toss a forehand up there. I believe that's Kyle throwing his PD. All over it.
Andy goes backhand. Highs her out over the right side. Comes in the circle, no problem.
It's a great shot. What are you throwing here, Tim?
I threw a Z nuke, overstable one. Tried to flex out over the right side and have it come back in.
It's a little wide, but that's into the circle. We got Trevor probably throwing a hurricane, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I would think so. Seems a little low.
Just a little low.
Skips up, no problem, pin high.
Looks like everybody made it in the circle. We got Tim here. Ooh, softed it.
Yeah, I was definitely feeling a little bit shaky at that point.
No problem for Andy.
And he
Great
continues his train.
Trevor is looking to follow. Sneaks it in over the rim. Kyle as well. Making sure to take his time, go through his routine. Tim's just going to tap it in here. Alright, we got hole 11. Down the hill, we got a double Mando here. This big tree on the left and the tree on the right behind that bush. Pretty simple play. I just throw a zone at it. I'm sure a lot of people would just throw a driver and just try to punch it through there.
Kyle throws one dead straight. I think that's his mid. I'm not sure what he throws. Goes a little bit deep. Andy a little bit late on his release again. Comes off wide.
And he misses the Mando. It'll be putting from the drop zone. The drop zone's about, what, 60 feet?
I think it's about 60 feet. Straight putt. Trevor flips one up, right up the middle.
This looks beautiful.
Counter
Great
skip,
shot.
pins it.
What are you throwing here, Tim?
This is my Z Buzz.
Just ace running it. Maybe a little short, but parked it. Great shot.
Thank you. Andy from the drop zone.
Oh, great bid from there. Just a little wide, not much. Kyle from about 45. Really slow. There you go, Tim. Andy with the unfortunate bogue there. And Trevor with the tap in.
Kyle cleans up with his par as well. On to the next.
Alright, we got hole 12 here. 380 feet. This is a blind tee shot. You're pretty much just going to throw a big backhand straight at the trees on the right and let it hyzer back left. Try to just play the wind if there is any. Trevor's taking a big hyzer on this.
Yeah, he definitely lets it go a little bit wide, but it seems to be coming in good.
Great shot. 25 footer.
I'm throwing my ESP nuke.
That looks like a good line there. Yep, that's a great shot. Putting it in the circle. Kyle, I believe he's throwing that same PD.
Yeah, he was throwing this thing a lot. Just dropping darts out there with it all day.
This looks like it could have a chance. Yep. Parked it. You guys making this hole look easy.
Andy getting it out wide.
Looks
coming back.
just as good as everyone else's.
Just behind it, 20 feet.
It's a great grouping. Sneaks it in there again. This hole is actually played as the second easiest hole. Which is... No, I'm sorry. It's actually playing as the easiest hole on the day, which is pretty mind-boggling.
Yeah, for a 380-foot blind shot. Tapping in from about 20.
We got these guys showing us why it's the easiest hole, though. Making it look easy.
Kyle taps in from about 12. That's a star frame.
We got hole 13 here, 362. This hole plays pretty far up this hill. If I had to guess, it'd play closer to 400 feet. But you got this OB brush here on the left that's inside the circle, so you just want to try to keep it wide if you can. Stay away from that OB. Trevor ripping one out there. Standing up nice. Oh yeah, great shot. You throwing that same nuke here?
Yep.
Great shot, man.
Thanks.
End it. Kyle's just sticking with that PD. If it's working, just keep using it. And this looks like it's working too.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Nice shot by Kyle.
And he probably throwing a Firebird.
I think it's maybe one of his destroyers.
Okay. Everybody in the circle. away from him a little. Did that go out of bounds?
Yeah, we had a little bit of wind on this hole, and this basket's elevated. He stayed in bounds. His comeback was about the same distance. Good scramble there for par, definitely. That putt looked a little bit better for Trevor.
Yeah, I'm sure he's feeling better about that one. That's another star frame. Oh no, I'm sorry. Andy with the 3. Alright, moving on to the next one here. 461 downhill. This is a crush here. I've seen some people throwing sidearm up over these trees on the left or just trying to punch one straight at it. This is one of the toughest holes according to par. See what these guys got.
This looked great out of his hand, and it just had a kind of a late fade to it. We had sort of talked about prior to that there's usually kind of always a headwind on this hole. Even though we couldn't feel it, there definitely was.
Looks like he's got about a 60-footer though. Looks like Tim's sticking with a nuke.
I threw my neutral stability nuke. Just tried to get it over, force it flat a little bit.
Looks like you give yourself a putt.
Yeah, I was happy with it.
Looks like Kyle's throwing DD3. Great shot.
Yeah, that was a rope from the tee. Flipped up well. I think it was a fairway driver of sorts. Andy going for the big flex.
Oh, looks like it's fading out on him a little bit.
Faded a bit early. He's about 15 feet into the tree. He kept aiming at a little window. Hit a branch on the way in.
Oh. Trevor with the step putt. Oh, just high. That's a great bid. Looks like this is his putt to save a 3. Nice par save there.
In Andy fashion, puts it right in the chains.
Oh, just a little left there, it looked like. Should be no problem for Kyle. Looks like you weren't too happy about that one.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
I was a little upset with the air balls. Then I had a couple of them that round, and putter was just feeling real shaky. I didn't have much confidence, and it was a little bit of frustrations all.
Alright, we got hole 15. I believe there was a ace bounty on this hole. Someone put up $1,000 if you got an ace on this one hole. But I don't believe anyone hit it, but we'll find out right here.
Definitely some added excitement to the match. I remember multiple times where the disc was in the air. People on the card were yelling ace.
I'm surprised to see Kyle go with a backhand on this. It's a great looking shot. Oh my goodness.
That was very close to the ace.
So close.
Wow. Trevor's also going with the backhand. Seems to be maybe a little low.
Just a little inside. Hopefully it's not too bad in there.
I was following the other guys. This was a blind hole for me as well. I tried to just throw an ante.
What'd you throw there?
I threw a Buzz SS, a beat up one.
Oh, it's going in the woods a little. There's some lanes in there though. I was in there in practice. No surprise here. See Andy go with his forehand. Oh, that's a great shot.
Another great shot to about 5 feet. After seeing that, that was definitely my selection for the next round.
Looks like Trevor. This is Trevor's upshot.
That was my attempt. Here's Trevor's upshot.
I believe that was for his 3. Kyle tapping it in there.
Kyle back on another train of birdies.
Absolutely on fire. Only missed 2 holes so far.
Andy tapping one in.
We got hole 16 here, 356. Usually there's some wind on this hole. You can't really feel it tucked in these trees, but this hole plays a little uphill. Probably plays about 375, 380. Kyle ripping something through there. Looks like a little bit too much turn. But that'll give him a putt. He's deadly from that range.
Andy goes sidearm. Looking like he's trying to stand up a hyzer release. Gets the branches on the way out.
Still gets up there. It's a great shot.
Yeah. In the circle. No problem.
We got Trevor lining up the flex play here. Oh no, hyzer flip. We'll give him a step putt. Looks like you're throwing your Undertaker here.
Yep. Flip the Undertaker. Just trying to get it out the gap on a hyzer and flip it up flat.
This looks like a great shot. Still a little short, but that'll give you a good look. Kyle from about 40.
Little
Stepping it in
stepper.
there.
Those putters are red hot.
Oh, Trevor just got a little low there. Tim as well, just a little bit low. Definitely not happy about that missed opportunity. See if Andy can take advantage. No, never a doubt. These guys just cleaning up. Alright, moving on to 17. Alright, par 4, 605. You got OB on both sides. This road here, and there's a painted line on the right, over on the right side of those trees, a good ways. It goes the length of the hole up to the woods here, and then the OB kind of stops. I think the sidearm's the play here. That's what I threw both rounds. Let's see what these guys do.
Kyle's lining up a sidearm out over the OB. Throws it out there.
Looks like a great shot. Hyzering in there. In perfect position. That's all you need there. May have a couple trees in his way, but I'm sure he's got some kind of line.
Andy's going to follow him with a sidearm out over the OB, letting it fade right back into the sweet spot.
Looks like Trevor's trying to get a full flex on this one.
Trevor goes big flex. Puts it out over the trees a little bit. Oh, but it's fading.
Oh, just a little bit too much hyzer at the end.
Caught that road.
But at least he's way up the fairway. Tim throwing his nuke.
Yep, following the other guys. Just trying to get it in the fairway up there.
That's perfect.
Andy's likely approaching with a Firebird.
Just inside the circle, looks like. Looks like Tim's tossing his machete at it and pins it. Oh, but a little roll away, but should be no problem. Yeah, this is what I thought here. Still a pretty clean gap. Oh, great shot. Looks like Trevor tossing his Quake out there.
Nice hyzer release. That looked really good.
Great shot. Great putt from Andy there. Another 25 footer. Tim from about 20.
Yeah, I'd like to see Andy's putting stats on this round. It seems like he's been doing really well. Kyle taps in another birdie.
Trevor cleaning it up. And we're on to the last hole here. 786. Par 4. You got OB road left. You got an OB island right here we're about to pass over. There's also another little island of OB right in the middle there. You just want to try and get inbounds. That way you can throw a hyzer or a forehand up to the green. Usually you should have some kind of look if you just landed inbounds anywhere. But it pinches off at the end. So it's kind of like an island at the end.
Kyle goes big shot. We were talking about if he was going to get past the second island of OB
Looks
or
like
not.
he crushed that. Oh, but he just barely lands in the second island. It's a long way to get over that second island.
He went for it. I thought he had it from the tee. We were a little surprised with the red. Andy leaned on this one a little bit. This was a great shot. He crunched this.
Yeah, that's a great line on it. Looks like it's got enough turn to stay out of it. Yeah, it's a great shot. Just a backhand hyzer from there.
Perfect spot. I'm just throwing my nuke, aiming for the left side.
Launching it out there. Yeah, that left side's good because now you can just throw a hyzer forehand right over the road. Get it back in bounds. I'm sure Trevor's ripping this. Oh, he caught the tree, it looks like.
Yeah, thumbs up and thumbs down are my favorite.
But he'll be just fine right there. Cut a little branch right off the bat. A little wide there.
Catches that last tree, stays in bounds though. I'm throwing the sidearm out over the road, but I get a little bit worried of the left side trees, so I aim it a little safe.
Andy, as expected. Ooh, flirting with the OB, but should have about 25 footer, 22 footer.
Kyle, after he gets his OB drop, throws what looks like maybe a stable putter or a mid.
Wow, he got a big skip.
Oh dang, he did hit the dirt underneath the basket. Took a big skip.
I think Trevor's giving this one a bid. Tosses it up there. Gets out with his par. Kyle taking his time, making sure he gets this one in there. Great putt.
Amazing par save from Kyle. Would have finished the round.
15 down. Incredible. Just on fire, only missing 3 holes.
Here's Andy from about 25 feet. And a great birdie finish for Andy.
3 solid on that hole.
Myself and Trevor will tap in our pars.
Looked like you guys had a pretty fun card out there.
Yeah, we had a great time. I mean, how can you not when you're watching a 15 down, and even the 9 down looked so clean.
All right, we got Kyle with 15, Willie, Prince 14, myself at 14, and Zach Sherman 12 down for your lead card for round 2.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching.
And thank you to the Patreon supporters.
Yeah, shout out to the patron family. And we'll see you back.
Round 2.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.